Teen Mom star Maci Bookout is shocked that her son Bentley is ready to be a father. He is her firstborn and the child that she had with her ex-fiancé, Ryan Edwards. So, what is going on with Bentley and his personal life? More so, is he expecting a baby of his own? Keep reading for more details. Maci Bookout shocked, son ready to be a dad. Viewers first met Maci Bookout when she was a pregnant teen. She and her boyfriend Ryan Edwards were featured on 16 and Pregnant, and they were preparing for the birth of their son, Bentley. Though they tried to work through their relationship, it was clear they had no chance. Eventually, Ryan and Maci parted ways, but attempted to co-parent Bentley. She went on to find Taylor McKinney, and they had 2 children. They soon tied the knot while Ryan battled substance abuse and married Mackenzie Edwards. This was all documented on the hit MTV series, Teen Mom Bentley Edwards, Maci Bookout she, and Ryan also had 2 children together, but as time went on, his struggles became too much, and he headed to jail. He ended up being transferred to a rehab facility where he met Amanda Connor. They are now expecting their first child together, and he has a great relationship with Bentley. It took a very long time for them to get to a stable place, and for Ryan to become peaceful with Maci. However, they are in for a big shock realizing that their son is now 16 and at the age they were when they had him. According to E! News, Maci Bookout is smacked in the face with Bentley's age in the new season of Teen Mom, the next chapter. You're turning 16. That is a lot for the mother of 3 and clothing designer to digest. Again, she was a teen parent, and this could very well be Bentley's fate. However, he puts his mother's mind at ease. I don't know what I'd do if I had a kid right now. It could happen to any of them. Maci Bookout is not the only cast member who has this realization. Other Teen Mom co-stars are stunned to see they have children who are approaching the age they were when they got pregnant. It is mind-blowing because they are hopeful that this is not a repeated pattern. At the same time, they also are dealing with other major milestones such as prom, college, and getting ready for college. After seeing the clip for the new season, one fan had this to say, "I never thought they would last as long as they have." It really is a full circle. Can you believe the kids are now the same age their parents were when they had them and the show began? Let us know and watch Teen Mom. It was a moment frozen in time for millions of viewers. A young, bright-eyed Maci Bookout navigating the overwhelming challenges of an unplanned pregnancy on the inaugural season of 16 and Pregnant. Her journey with her high school boyfriend, Ryan Edwards, was a raw and unvarnished introduction to the realities of teen parenthood, laying the groundwork for the cultural phenomenon that would become Teen Mom. Now, more than a decade and a half later, the cameras are still rolling, but the narrative has pivoted in a profoundly meta direction. In a stunning full-circle moment that is set to anchor the new season of Teen Mom, the next chapter, Maci Bookout is grappling with a seismic reality. Her firstborn, Bentley, is turning 16, the very age she was when her own life was irrevocably changed by his impending birth. The revelation, as reported by E! News, hits the veteran reality star with the force of a tidal wave. For the audience and for Maci herself, it's a stark chronological landmark that brings the show's core premise crashing into the present. The little boy who viewers watched take his first steps, say his first words, and navigate his parents' tumultuous relationship is now a young man standing on the precipice of the same life-altering decisions they once faced. You're turning 16. That is a lot for the mother of 3 and clothing designer to digest, the preview reveals. Capturing Maci's visible mix of pride, nostalgia, and sheer parental terror, the weight of this milestone is inextricably linked to her own history. The fear that history could repeat itself is a silent, looming specter in their Tennessee home. Maci, who built a stable life with her husband, Taylor McKinney, and their 2 younger children after her split from Edwards, has worked tirelessly to provide Bentley with the consistency and support she lacked as a teenager. Yet the statistical reality and the eerie symmetry of the situation are inescapable. It could very well be Bentley's fate, the narrative suggests, voicing the unspoken anxiety of every parent who was once a teen mom. However, in a scene that provides both comic relief and profound relief, Bentley demonstrates a level of maturity that immediately assuages his mother's fears. With the calm, logical demeanor of a young man who has grown up under the microscope of reality television and a complicated family dynamic, he tells her, "I don't know what I'd do if I had a kid right now." The statement is more than just a throwaway line. It is a testament to his upbringing and his own clear-eyed perspective on the challenges his mother endured. It signifies that the lessons of the past have not been lost on him, and that the cycle of teen pregnancy, in this specific case, may indeed be broken. This poignant storyline is not unique to the Bookout McKinney household. The new season promises to explore this full-circle phenomenon across the franchise, as other original cast members like Caitlin Lowell and Leah Messer also watch their children approach the volatile age of adolescence. These are young adults who are now navigating prom, college applications, and driver's licenses, milestones their parents were experiencing while simultaneously changing diapers and facing public scrutiny. The collective realization among the cast is mind-blowing, a mix of disbelief at the passage of time and a fervent hope that their children's paths will be different, paved with more choices and fewer pressures. The context of Bentley's life adds layers of complexity to this narrative. His relationship with his biological father, Ryan Edwards, has been a central, often painful arc of the show. Ryan's public battles with substance abuse, his stints in jail and rehab, and his tumultuous marriage to Mackenzie Standifer have provided a stark contrast to the stability Maci created. Yet, in a recent twist, Ryan has reportedly found a degree of peace in a new relationship with Amanda Connor, whom he met in rehab, and the couple is expecting a child together. His relationship with Bentley, after years of strain, is said to be on more solid ground, adding another dimension to Bentley's support system as he steps into young adulthood. The audience reaction to this generational shift has been one of shared astonishment. "I never thought they would last as long as they have. It really is a full circle," one fan commented after seeing the season preview. This sentiment is echoed across social media, where longtime viewers are reckoning with their own aging process alongside the children they watched grow up on screen. The show is no longer just about the struggles of young mothers. It has evolved into a longitudinal study of family, resilience, and the passage of time. For Maci Bookout, Bentley's 16th birthday is more than a celebration. It is a moment of reckoning and reflection. It's a confrontation with the ghost of her own teenage self, the scared but determined girl from 2009 who had no idea she was about to become a symbol for a generation. As she looks at her son, she doesn't just see a young man on the cusp of adulthood. She sees her own journey, her struggles, and her ultimate triumphs reflected back at her. And in his reassuring words, she finds the ultimate validation that the long, difficult road was worth it. The cycle may not be broken everywhere, but in this moment, for this family, there is a hopeful, hard-won peace.